The Problem We All Live With by Norman Rockwell was painted in 1964. During that same year, President Lyndon B. Johnson passed the Civil Rights Act into law, which was supposed to end the oppressive Jim Crow laws and discrimination as a whole. However, the integration of schools was proven to be specifically difficult. This painting exemplifies the problems faced by African Americans in an attempt to gain equal education, as schools for white children were of a higher quality than those for black children. Norman Rockwell painted this piece after ending his contract with the Saturday Evening Post, due to the limits they placed onto him in terms of political works. Rockwell had a particular interest in the civil rights movement and wanted to create pieces with African Americans at the center. This interest also sparked the creation of similar works of art, such as Southern Justice, which depicts the murder of black civil rights activists. The young girl in the painting is Ruby Bridges, who is being escorted by federal marshals into school. She is the first African American child to desegregate William Frantz, an all-white elementary school in New Orleans, Louisiana. Bridges was threatened by white supremacists throughout the area for going to school and excelling among white students. At one point, she was threatened to be poisoned and, in another incident, was shown a black doll in a coffin. Due to these threats, Bridges had to be escorted into school by federal marshals. The controversy also resulted in parents removing their children from school and refusing to return unless Bridges stopped attending William Frantz. What can be learned from this piece begins with the knowledge that Ruby Bridges is still alive. She is currently only 64 years old and received the Presidential Citizens Medal at the age of 47 from President Bill Clinton. The Problem We All Live With was also hung in the White House by President Barack Obama, with Bridges present. Although Ruby Bridges' battle with racism and segregation resulted in African American children being given the opportunity to attend integrated schools, there is still more work to be done. Integrated education is not equivalent to equal opportunity in education. For example, majority black schools often do not have the same opportunities as majority white schools, including a lack of advanced placement classes and government funding. Black students are also more likely to deal with the struggles of poverty and violence, resulting in higher dropout rates than their white peers. While Ruby Bridges began the battle not so long ago, education in America is still unequal, and it is a problem that the underprivileged live with.